Hello friends, are you a working executive who wants to excel in the dynamic and ever evolving world of business? Have you ever felt that there are vital management skills crucial for your success that traditional business schools often overlook? If so, you are not alone, and this particular podcast series, backed by a complete course on Udemy, is tailor made for you. In today's fast paced and competitive corporate landscape, being armed with the right skills can make all the difference. This podcast on unconventional management skills for executives and the course that is there on Udemy platform is designed to empower you with a unique set of abilities and insights that go beyond the standard MBA curriculum. It is time to take your career to new heights by mastering the skills that truly matter. Here is a glimpse of what you will learn in this podcast series. The first thing we are going to discuss about in different episodes of the podcast series, emotional intelligence for leadership. Understanding and harnessing the power of emotional intelligence to lead with empathy, resilience and authenticity is the subject matter of this topic. The second topic that's part of the podcast, this podcast, is effective communication in the digital age. Discover advanced communication strategies tailored for the digital era, including virtual team management and persuasive online presentation techniques. Then another topic that we'll be covering in this series is focusing on innovation and creative problem solving. Herein, you will learn to foster a culture of innovation within your organization and become a creative problem solver who thrives in ambiguity. Then another interesting topic that will be covered in this series is adaptive leadership. So herein you develop the agility to lead through change, uncertainty and disruption, ensuring your team remains resilient and focused. Then we will be also covering topics on cross-cultural management. You should be able to master the art of navigating and thriving in diverse global work environments, building strong relationships across cultures. Also included in this series is the topic conflict resolution and negotiation. So here you gain techniques to handle conflicts diplomatically and negotiate effectively, whether with the team members, clients or stakeholders. Another topic that will be covered in this series is strategic networking and relationship building. So herein you build a powerful professional network and nurture meaningful relationships that enhance your career. Then we will also include another very good topic, that is decision making in complex scenarios. So herein you will be able to hone your decision making skills by considering ethical, social and environmental factors in addition to financial metrics. Then we will also cover topics related to time management and work-life balance. The idea is that you develop strategies to maximize productivity, manage your time efficiently and strike a healthy work-life balance. Then last but not the least, we will also cover the topics that relate to personal branding. So, herein you craft a compelling personal brand that sets you apart in the competitive job market and fosters trust among peers and superiors. So, join us in this journey of personal and professional growth where we will equip you with the tools, knowledge, and mindset to excel in your executive role. Say goodbye to cookie cutter education and embrace the unconventional skills that will make you a standout leader in today's business world. Get ready to transform your career and elevate your leadership capabilities. Subscribe now to this podcast series on YouTube and embark on a transformative learning experience that will redefine your path to success. Friends, welcome to our introductory conversation for the Unconventional Management Skills for Executives podcast series. I am thrilled to have you all here and I am excited to dive into the topics we will be covering in this course. Come podcast series. I invite some questions about the course. If you have any question, please raise your hand and ask. Yes, please.
Thank you, instructor. I'm really looking forward to this course. Can you tell us more about the podcast series you mentioned in the course description?
Absolutely. As part of this complete course that is going to be live very soon on Udemy, this will be supplemented with a podcast series that delves deeper into the various topics we will be covering in the course. In each episode of the podcast, I will discuss specific management skills and concepts, share real-world examples, and provide practical insights. The podcast is designed to complement the coursework actually. This complete course will be live soon on Udemy and it will offer you a more dynamic and interactive way to explore these critical skills on podcast.
That sounds interesting. Can you give us some examples of the topics you'll be discussing in the podcast?
Of course, we'll be covering a wide range of topics including emotional intelligence, effective communication in the digital age, innovation and creative problem solving, adaptive leadership, cross-cultural management, conflict resolution and negotiation, strategic networking, decision making in complex scenarios, time management, work-life balance, and personal branding that I just explained. These are the skills that are often overlooked in traditional MBA programs, but they are crucial for success in today's business world.
Sir, one question. How can we access the podcast series and when will it be available?
Great question. The podcast series is already started and the new episodes will be available on YouTube and it will be also available in other platforms that I will keep you posted with. You will receive access details and links once the series is live actually, and I will keep sharing the access details and links on different social media platforms and the podcast directories. The episodes will be released regularly throughout the course also on Udemy and also on this channel, so you can follow along at your own pace. Even if you don't want to join the course, there is no problem. You can follow these topics on this podcast itself.
Will we have the opportunity to ask questions or provide feedback on the podcast topics?
Absolutely. I encourage active participation and engagement from all of you. Feel free to ask questions, share your thoughts, and provide feedback on the podcast topics in our discussion forums on YouTube. Your input will enhance the learning experience for everyone, and I will be including the questions and the thoughts that you share on these discussion form in some way in the podcast series.
Professor, I'm excited about the course, but I'm also a bit nervous about the workload. How much time should we expect to dedicate each week?
That's a valid concern. I understand that many of you are working professionals with busy schedules. We have designed this complete course that will be live soon, as well as this podcast series, to be flexible with a recommended commitment of around 4 to 6 hours per week. This includes watching video lessons in the case of the course that is there on Udemy, or participating in discussions that will be available on this podcast, and engaging with the podcast series in the form of your questions and inputs and thoughts in the discussion forum and the comment section of this series, podcast series. However, you can adjust your pace to fit your schedule, because this is the learning anywhere, anytime. Thank you all for your questions and enthusiasm. I am looking forward to our journey together in exploring these unconventional management skills that will truly set you apart in your executive roles. Let's make this learning experience both valuable and enjoyable. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out at any time in the comment section of this particular episode. Let's get started on this exciting educational and learning journey with me.